Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, to the continuation of Dordogne. My name is Allison Cruz, and last time on the game, we left our intrepid protagonist, Mimi, lost in the attic of her grandparents' home. And she has been on the hunt for answers ever since, but has so far only been able to kind of figure out how a toy train set works. At which point, we made the discovery that there's actually something on it. So, let's take a look. Got some ancient things just lying here. That rings a bell. That sounds an awful lot like an achievement because we have the recorder. So let's go and plug this bad boy in. And we also have a microphone.
Okay.
This Walkman is the most advanced piece of technology in this entire house. All right, let's give it a listen.
Up. Yay!
And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, a child's veritable wonderland of intrigue and excitement, the attic. And why Grandma Nora would keep this incredible place a secret from us remains to be seen. For now, we just need to explore in as much secrecy as we can so we're not sussed out. Go ahead and grab this tape as well. Nice, I'm sure she would appreciate us taking that. Over here by the turntable, we got ourselves a sticker of a gramophone. I think that's what those are called, right? It's not like a monogram or something, I don't know. But we also have another hidden sticker here, and it is some treasure. God, I would totally sleep here, man. I don't know, this place looks so cozy, and it's got a freaking train set, man. So immediately we're gonna go and mess with all of the buttons. And once again, we find ourselves with this same toy train set delivering us a personal package of a Walkman recorder. So we'll go over there and just claim it for ourselves. Nice. As a kid, I remember I actually did have a Walkman, one that albeit played CDs and stuff, but it had a very specific port for microphones, which you could record onto it, and you could only do like 60 seconds at a time, but I thought it was so cool, man, because oh, you can do the same thing here. But it is a little bit janky in how it collects sounds. There you go. You can record it and save it for later. And also, make sure to go and take a couple of pictures here, because this is freaking amazing. Just get some of the flying hot air balloons. Probably go ahead and take a couple of the train as well. That's cool. Even though there is like kind of this obnoxious pole in the way. Well, let's see. This is as far right as you can go, but this is just such a cool space. I don't know. I have like a... It might not be the weirdest affinity with attics, but like, it's just, this looks so cool. Like, I would spend hours up here. This would be like my bat cave. Like, forget about basements. Texas doesn't have those. Give me a cool attic, you know? God. I'll take another one of those for good measure. There we go. And I think we're set here. Let's leave before we're found out.
Trop bien. Pardon, la porte était ouverte et...
Pas de problème. Cet endroit est très particulier. Ton grand-père et moi nous en servions pour nous exprimer. Depuis sa mort, je l'ai gardé pour moi toute seule. C'est un peu comme un temple, si tu vois ce que je veux dire. Ce n'est pas très sain, je crois. Les lieux, les objets, ils devraient avoir plusieurs vies, tout comme ce magnétophone que tu as trouvé.
J'aurais dû demander.
Peut-être, mais il est à toi maintenant. Est-ce que tu voudrais venir m'aider à réparer le kayak?
Oui!
Les lieux, les objets devraient avoir plusieurs vies.
Oh, that's kind of unfortunate that the subtitles got cut off there, but it must have been the excitement of repairing the kayak that ushered us into the next screen, at which point, this is where you're going to want to do the rest of your daily routine. If you miss doing it at this opportunity, you won't get a chance to do it later, so we're going to make sure to run up to the bathroom where our number 2s are probably going to be extremely buggy. I know lots of people have trouble with this achievement, and luckily this game is short enough that you can do this really fast, but man, it is very inconvenient. So aside from that, I think there's not really anything else to do around here. Nothing in the house. Thought there might have been a tape in here, but I think if we come back, there will be a letter as an adult. So just keep that in mind for later. And keep in mind, you can still examine a bunch of other things and get different flavor text for each day that you are in control. So that's kind of a fun thing to go back to. I just don't really see the need to do that constantly. Now, we're going to run up over here to the overlook, and this is where we can get a ton of sounds and pictures, starting with whatever this is. So some of these, I don't really know what they're supposed to be. I think we have like the river for one. It's really odd what the game considers to be a specific sound, but once you see the prompt come up, you'll be good. There's like animals and brushes and insects. Believe it or not, you even have to listen out for hot air balloons, which is really weird. I didn't think that they, emitted any noise pollution, But if you just kind of like look around and hope that you can just find something specific. I'm missing one. There's supposed to be 3 we can get out here. And I found that like directly in front of us. There we go. I don't even know what that was, but we got it. And while we're here, we might as well take a couple more pictures. There we go. Oh. All right. I'm a wee TT. I took 20 pictures. Lovely. That's kind of all I wanted to do here. I'll get the other 30 off screen, so no worries. Man, Mimi just really wants to get that kayak nice and fixed, doesn't she? All right, we'll go this way. Just don't forget to grab those because, yeah, the game will not take you there at any point. Grandpa, thank you for your tools. Aw. I like that she does say different things. It's doing fine. Time, doing fine. All right, let's step in here, and there will be even more things to collect before we fix the kayak. So, if we run over to this barrel once again, another sticker just on the floor, and it's a telescope. Ooh, fancy. Also a tape. That's cool. Give me that. Give me that tape. Yeah. Just gonna go pick it up out of thin air. No worries. And let's not forget a shiny word. We're the shiny happy people. And let's go ahead and fix this old thing, shall we? Oof. Man, we might as well use this for kindling and get a new one. Yeah, no drowning for Mimi. That would just be bad grandparenting. All right, so let's start with this side. Luckily we have glue, so we can just go and slather that on there.
Alors.
I mean, messily at most. And you have, gee, I wonder which shape it is. If you try to put the wrong one on, it's not bad. Like, it doesn't fit. Doesn't fit, dummy. So we'll just go and do that. And we'll do the same thing over here. There's a spot missing in this little area as well. It's like, man, what kind of rapids were they hitting to do this much damage? There you go. Grandma Nora, could you please hold it still? There you go. Using her matriarchal strength to keep it nice and steady, holding it 3 feet above her head. There we have it. Careful not to get whipped in the face with it. Here we go. Nice. Someone must have taught her how to do stuff. Yeah, so Nora, she just learned and taught herself how to do basically everything. She's a badass woman in my book. Yeah. All right, now it's time for the most important part, to paint it. It's yours, so it should have your colors, your style, and it's gonna take your manpower to do this. So let's just go ahead and slather it up. Beautiful. Lovely. And we'll do a little bit more there. And we need more paint. She's just watching us. She's like, I'm actually enjoying this whole process here. Damn, doing a great job there, Mimi. All right, go get the underside and the finishing touch. Oh, that's kind of sad. Grandpa and Dad? Yeah, but it's too late and nothing, and nobody can fix that. Ah, such is the nature of life. So now it's time to get down to the river. Oh, and see, it just takes us directly here. There's a small beach further down that we cannot miss. So keep the boat steady at all times. The Dordogne is a very quiet river, but you never know. Yeah, that doesn't sound foreboding in the slightest. Before you go, this is another instance where you might not think to return here to this camera spot, but you definitely want to come here with your recorder, because now we can take in the sounds of the river. There we go. And of course, the sounds of hot air balloons. I guess because they are being fueled, you get that like sound of the ignition, but I don't know, still feels a little odd to me. All right, we'll take a couple more pictures just in case. I don't think we'll need too much. We're already good, but unfortunately, Nora and the canoe or the kayak are not here, which is weird. They should be like right here, but I guess they just didn't think to put them there, even though they put Nora there the first time you come here to take pictures. I just feel like it's kind of like a weird oversight, right? At least I think so. There we go. Going and filling out all of our Polaroids for the day. Okay. Let's go. This way. And for whatever reason, whenever we diverge from the path, I have to repeat everything because they're just so excited, you know? I think Grandma Nora is excited to go exploring without having to do any manual labor. I feel like it's like the easiest job taking care of this kid. But down the river we go.
Hop, 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 hop.
Alors maintenant, passons à la météo dans le sud-ouest. Il fera encore chaud jusqu'à la fin de la semaine avec des températures pouvant monter jusqu'à 36 degrés. Alors profitez-en parce qu'une dépression venue d'Angleterre va arriver dans quelques jours.
Ah, on est bien.
Ah, ça oui. On est bien.
Napping is so good. God, this just looks so comfy. Napping is life. All right, time to explore and to get up. At which point, for whatever reason, we are once again puppeteering this small child against her will. So we're gonna physically lift her up. There we go. As an omniscient presence. But we have the picnic and cliff location. Look at that. Cute little sticker. Which, speaking of, oh God. That was quite the gale. That's not good. No, we need to pick all that up. Absolutely no littering in the Dordogne. It requires a flesh sacrifice, one that I'm not willing to make right now, but let's go ahead and grab this sticker before we forget. And of course, knowing Grandma Nora, she's gonna make us go into this cold ass river all by ourselves to go and pick up some utensils. So let's go and grab the basket, please, thank you. And yeah, some things are gonna be missing, such as cutlery, God forbid. Yeah. So we're gonna have to jump in and collect it all. It's like a great adventure. Also, I love that there are these stars that indicate that you can switch into your bathing suit, but the star is actually reflected into the water, which is kind of cute. And I'm curious, what is this another place that I can change into? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, she did it on her own. Oh, that's cool. I thought that I could jump from here. Maybe I can. Cannonball! That's extremely dangerous. We don't know how deep that is. That's fun. I didn't even see that there. Okay, well, one of the reasons why you'd want to come down here is because there is a very sneaky sticker hiding here among the rocks, and it's a ribbit man, a little rib-rab, and we're gonna take him home with us. But of course, we need to find the areas in the water that are rippling, and that'll indicate so that we can dive under and play another game, such as grabbing coins, maybe? There we go. Once again, very janky, and if you run out of air, there is zero consequence, so don't worry. And we'll just continue to mime to you from underwater. Okay, so once again, same thing, clear over here. And will the coins actually provide any monetary value to us? Who knows? That's all right. We got spoon, and we need other fork. One knife. Why not? The last little area is just clear up here. The ripple doesn't show up until you get pretty close to it, so there we go. I love that like little echo it gives you. Okay, there you go. Take that. Take the coin. And grab the knife from the blade side down. It's so weird how you're able to control her arms like that. All right, Mimi did it. Congratulations. We won the game. All right, let's go home.
Mimi, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Je crois que j'ai vu quelque chose dans la forêt. Je peux aller voir?
Ce n'était sans doute qu'un chat, mais vas-y, pas de problème. Fais-toi plaisir.
Merci!
She's just like, anything I can do to catch a nap, then please. All right, let's go and swap. I love how she just jumps into the bush and throws her clothes off, just like... Look at her. Oh my god. She is just a bundle of joy, isn't she? Well, it looks like the thief that we saw from before, but something we need to take into consideration. We now have the platforming section of the game. This is rough. I am not gonna lie. Just behold the... I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's just amazing that this game shipped in this state. Not that it's bad or anything. It's pretty ballsy, but I actually want to see. Can I climb this ivy? I don't think so. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, let's see. Let's explore for a minute. We're actually given some free reign here. I can step onto this and also fall off. That's fine. I think it's just if you want to climb and jump across, it's a little easier that way, but there are a couple of words we need to grab, and I'm actually worried I'm probably gonna miss one along here. Most of them are really obvious, but sometimes they just don't show up when you want them to. Yeah, and this music. Something I haven't really talked much about, but I love the soundtrack to this game, even though some of it is a little odd. Not gonna lie. But a lot of it is really just top notch and fits the mood perfectly. Even where the narrative kind of falls short, you can appreciate the soundtrack for maybe 80% of the game. And I don't know. It's just a good time, and it's one of those things that captures me along with the art style, obviously. Well, we're gonna go and run on up over here, and ooh, this would be a good place to take a picture, right? Especially when someone carved out the word peaceful along the countryside there. It's so bizarre. I don't like. It's cool. I don't know. I love what they did with the style and camera. It's just, it feels like they were kind of limited by having to make this a video game. If it was anything else, I think it just, I don't know, would have been fun. Anyways, I fell on purpose because I want to climb down here. There's a secret. There it is. Scared. Definitely don't want to be scared now. Can I grab that? Or how far do I have to be from this? There we go. Perfect. I feel like that's a pretty tricky one to find because you wouldn't think to go down here. Thank you. But we can go and make our way back up. I'm not sure if the thief went this way, but sure would be funny if he did. Thank you. And amongst other things, this is the part where I kind of start feeling nervous for Mimi because she comes to this edge, and what does she think to do upon seeing her grandmother down there? Like, I don't know, if I was Grandma Nora, I would be like freaked the hell out just to like even see my cat like 3 steps above me looking to jump on my back, and I'm like, no, don't do that. Please don't. That looks like it's gonna hurt. Plus this section right here. So we try to go Action Jackson Mimi, but that didn't exist just yet. Not in Europe. Because that could have been so much worse. That could have been absolutely devastating. Fabrice, he would have had a change of heart, and Helena, she would have been devastated. And then Grandma Nora would just be racked with guilt. But nope, I'm gonna do a little bit of platforming because we're doing an amazing job. Thank you. Just gonna go ahead and stick that into my bag with all my other goodies. And I hope that's everything. There's a ton of words up here. But once we have finally summited this beast of a mountain conquered by a 12-year-old, we're actually gonna find ourselves a very interesting position. I just want her to be as careful as she possibly can be. There you go. And with that, new heights. Can I reach that from here? Or do I have to be on the ivy to grab it? Nope, just right here. Nowhere near it. All right, let's go ahead and climb this last wall and see what awaits us.
Mais c'est... Waouh! Super beau. Faudrait que je prenne une photo.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? C'est chez moi, ici! Interdit d'accès.
Mais t'es le voleur du marché, toi!
Je suis pas un voleur. Redis jamais ça. J'emprunte, c'est tout.
Tu empruntes? Vraiment?
Je leur rendrai leurs affaires, avec des intérêts, quand j'aurai trouvé le trésor du coulobre.
Le coulobre?
Un dragon géant, qui dort au fond de la Dordogne. Il surveille un immense trésor.
De quoi rembourser les gens du marché, bien sûr.
Assez pour être apprécié de tout le monde, tu verras.
Tu penses que t'as besoin d'aide? Pour trouver le trésor, je veux dire.
De l'aide? Tu viens de la ville, c'est ça? Comment une fille de la ville pourrait m'aider à trouver le coulobre?
Je suis une aventurière.
Me fais pas rire.
Si j'étais pas une aventurière, je serais sûrement pas montée ici toute seule.
D'accord. D'accord. Il faudrait peut-être que je te teste.
Me tester?
Il y a une énigme là-dedans. Si tu la résous, je verrai si t'es digne de confiance, citadine. Mais d'abord, attrape!
Ah!
Mimi, tout va bien?
Oui, oui, ça va. Mais pourquoi t'as fait... Il est plus là.
On se retrouve dans mon antre secret demain, si tu résous mon énigme.
Ah! Tu vas voir si je suis pas une aventurière.
All right. Well, I'm glad we didn't have to make that arduous journey down, but you cannot tell me that that kid does not look like, I think his name was like Buddy, but Incrediboy from The Incredibles, like Syndrome as a kid, right? I feel like that is like exactly his character model. It's just a little darker, you know, a little twerp. How dare he? Also, what an arm to really just be able to, I don't know, get in there and just like chuck that thing clear out here. Also, I love that Grandma Nora is just nonplussed. She's like, just continue on with your adventures, dearie. Okay, so we do this and we grab it. It's even easier than the other ones because it's so big. It's his bag of tricks and puzzles. So let's go ahead and get dressed once again. Luckily, we kept a spare set of clothes in the other bush. So, oh, there we go. The star disappeared. Let's do it in this one. This is my favorite changing bush. And voila! Let's go home. I think we got everything here, so I think it's safe to say we did a bit of exploring. The whole mountain, every rock, every bush explored. Ooh, fun. I love her face. She's like, that's delightful, honey. Yeah, this is actually a really nice spot. I would probably take a nap here. Especially with how wild everything is. Gorgeous but wild. Nothing bad ever happens in the Dordogne, sweetie. Well, now you're just tempting nature at this point. Because isn't this where the kayak got destroyed? I don't know, but all I know is I enjoyed it. Yeah. Well, Fabrice, we don't need to bring him up. We're fine. Let's go home. Nothing like a calm and relaxing kayak ride, only to realize we can't have breakfast for dinner tonight. So Grandma Nora is going to head over to her neighbor's house as slowly as humanly possible, which leaves us ample time to play around in our binder, but to also figure out the puzzle that the thief gave us. Kind of sketchy if you ask me. So let's go ahead and take a look. Inside this plastic bag is a veritable array of secrets. Hello. Alright, so we've got ourselves what appears to be a small letter, instructions rather. And we also have these adorable handmade stickers. Just cut out pieces of paper with tape on them. Hey, you do what you can in the 80s. And also a map. Huh. Alright, step 1, put the stickers in the right location. Well, this is actually really easy because they are already in the same direction as they normally would be. So if you put something in the wrong spot, it will not fit, and you can easily tell when it's correct because it'll actually fill out the white space. And if you've taken even a modicum of time to go ahead and look at your own map, you would probably be able to figure out what these are just kind of by looking at the illustrations. So if you try to put something like this over there, like what does that even mean? So we'll go and put that right there. And here I'm assuming we have Le Marquette. We have something here. Not quite, it's the crown. Someone lives there. We've also got ourselves the balloons.
Okay.
And we have the thief's house.
Okay.
All done. Now, step 2, connect certain stickers and reveal my lair where the lines cross. All right, first line, stones cannot fly. Huh, well, we've got stones here, and we also have hot air balloons. Yeah. And as for the next line, across the bridge, you'll find my house. Okay, well, there's a bridge here, and this is your house, right? That's a pretty good self-portrait, actually. For like a kid, I guess. So, where the lines intersect is where his lair will be. Easy, a baby could solve this. Read him to filth, sis. It's now time to tell the thief we solved his little puzzle. So we should climb to the top of the tree and try to call him. Seems a little dangerous, but you know what? I like to live dangerously. All right, let's go ahead and call him out. In the most weirdest way possible. All right, well, I'm actually pretty impressed this is working, but... yeah, we're doing great. All right, how about tomorrow? We'll see each other again to discuss Le Colubre. All right, sounds good. I'll see you then. There he is. Now we know where to go. Yeah, so we'll hide the map here, and then we can do our binder page to end off this wonderful chapter. Okay, so I think as far as things are concerned, there was kind of a lot to do in this chapter, but very little stickers to really make up for it. So I think I would love to do Treasure, but we'll go with this one. This kind of, I feel like, encapsulates it pretty nicely. We also took plenty of pictures, so can't forget to, I don't know, document our train ride here. Dang, I wish I took a slightly better picture of that, but this is good. It's cute, and I like it. As far as our sounds are concerned, let's go with, well, the chicken, or the rooster rather. It's not quite it. I'm a little concerned. That just reminds me of Outer Wilds. We'll do some water. There we go. As we were racing down those rapids. And we have a ton of words here. I actually am gonna kind of take a look at this because there's probably some really nice things that we can do. Some pretty cute ones as well. I say hello to the little thief. Yeah, you can explore. Cool, I must admit, so cool. A meeting is set for tomorrow that we're looking forward to. Mimi the Adventurer. Dad loved picnics. Weird. Yeah, some of these you can actually do pretty hilariously. I want fun. Alright, sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure we got something that I was relatively content with, and I have decided upon the words wild, scared, and queen. Stunned by the wilderness, I shiver, I tremble, it's fear. Crowned, I explore my kingdom. Perfect. All done. And that, my friends, is the end of chapter 4. It's time for dinner. What a day. Chapter 5, The Caves. Well, things are gonna end up right where it began, here in Grandma Nora's attic. Thank you all so much for joining me here in Dordogne. Join me here next time as we explore the tree in the garden and maybe explore these mysterious caves. My name is Allison Cruz. Take care, everybody, and I hope to see you guys then.